I might need this to be higher. I honestly don't know why we have these cinder blocks. If you guys saw my cinder block tripod right now, it's a little sketchy looking. Okay. Hey, I hope this lighting is okay. And I hope you can hear me because it's super windy and they're starting to cut the grass. So today I am filming a video telling you 25 things that I no longer own. I was inspired to film this because a lot of you guys are asking me for more minimalism videos, and I've also seen a few people make videos on things that they don't own that are like common things that other people might own. In some of those videos, people were mentioning stuff that they never even owned personally, but they were just like common things that other people might own. And in this video, I'm only talking about things that I have owned at one point that I no longer own. So I should have made like categories because this is very random. There's no particular order for these. I literally just have a list of things I don't own anymore. 1 through 25. First thing is a facial cleaning brush. If you've been following me for a while, then you know I swore by those things, and I still think they're amazing products, but all I simply use now is a washcloth with my face wash, and it's abrasive enough to get a deep cleanse, and it's been working for me. The second thing is a beauty blender. This is related to makeup, and a few years ago I was literally obsessed with makeup. I was a freelance artist, and that's all that my channel was about when I first started YouTube, was just makeup. So I think it's cool that I don't own a beauty blender or any type of like makeup sponge anymore. I just use my hands. Number 3, an incense holder. I love incense, but I was inspired one day. Back in San Diego, I was going through a drive-through coffee shop, and they had their incense in one of their plants. So I got rid of my incense holder, and whenever I light one, I just stick it in the soil of one of my plants. And number 4, high heels. I don't own a single pair of high heels. I figured if I ever have a desire to wear some, I can easily thrift a pair, maybe, hopefully, or just borrow some from a friend. Number 5, still in the shoe realm, shoe world. I don't own a pair of workout shoes. If I do any activities, I'm either barefoot, in hiking boots, or Converse, and I just make it work. Number 6 would be formal clothing, like a formal dress. I do own 2 dresses, but I wouldn't really consider them formal. Like if I needed to go to like a wedding or I don't know, somewhere that you need to look formal, I don't own any of that. And kind of like the high heels, I feel like I can just borrow something like that from a friend and be fulfilled because those aren't items that I really care about having regularly. Number 7 is black mascara and eyeliner. I just own brown now, so I think that's interesting. Number 8 is tampons. A little over a year ago, I think, I stopped using tampons and I got a menstrual cup, which has been beneficial for so many reasons. Health-wise, you don't stand the risk of toxic shock syndrome, which is obviously a bonus. You save a lot of money because the menstrual cup that I bought, I believe, was like $40, and that's one $40 payment versus like $5 to $10 a month maybe on tampons. So eventually it just ended up paying itself off. And then number 3, which was actually the reason why I started looking into menstrual cups, to be more waste-free. I can't even imagine how much trash I've been able to save and how much plastic and all of that from making the transition, so that's exciting. Number 9 is a hair straightener. I felt like I was holding on to my hair straightener for those like random what if I want my hair straight. And honestly, for the past few years, I've only really straightened my hair maybe once or twice a year, and just like some of the other items I mentioned, I can easily borrow that from a friend if I'm dying to straighten my hair. Number 10 is a regular bra. This is also very custom to me because I don't really need a regular bra. I just don't need a lot of support. I do own sports bras, and I wear my bathing suits sometimes as a bra if I want, but I don't own a wired bra. 11 is face moisturizer. A little while ago, I decided to just try face oil on its own with no moisturizer, and this was just in an attempt to minimalize my skincare routine, and it's been working for me. I haven't noticed any concerns or really any changes. Number 12 is a backpack, which is kind of a surprise to me, at least, because whenever I travel, I only backpack. But I recently got rid of my backpack because I got like a bigger side shoulder bag. So I technically replaced the backpack with a different bag, but I don't own a backpack anymore. Number 13 is Tupperware. Since moving here, I just learned of more practical ways to save money and to repurpose things. So instead of buying Tupperware, I just am reusing any container that food has come in, like food like hummus, or even some bags that are resealable. I save those bags just in case I need to put something in a bag, I don't know. And yeah, that's how I've been managing without Tupperware. Number 14 is a belt. I don't own any belts. I'm not opposed to getting a belt in the future. I just don't happen to own any right now. Number 15, this is kind of like a general category of like hair stuff. So I put dry shampoo, hairspray, and leave-in conditioner. These are all products that I have used kind of often throughout my life, and they just slowly made their way out of my beauty routine, and I no longer own them. Number 16 is cookbooks. Again, when moving here, I got rid of a lot of stuff that I just didn't need or wanted or was using, and cookbooks were something that I realized they were a nice thought to have, but I don't think I ever opened a single cookbook that I owned. So I got rid of them. I figured if I want to make a cool recipe, I can easily look it up on Pinterest or on Instagram. There's always people making stuff on Instagram. So although I do feel kind of conflicted, because obviously in today's society it's probably a lot easier to minimalize because of how easy it is to do things digitally, and to me, minimalism isn't just physical stuff, but it's also mental, like stuff that's taking up my mental space. And so just, whoa, that was a close call. I'm worried about this brick tower falling down because I don't want the bricks to crush my camera, but we're good. So I was saying I feel a bit conflicted because I don't want to give up physical items to digitalize them for them to just take up space mentally. So that is something that I am aware of. Like, I don't know, I don't really want to go too in depth about that, but it's just something that came to my mind, and yeah. Number 17 is makeup remover or makeup wipes, anything intended to take off makeup. I just use coconut oil. Coconut oil mainly just for my eye makeup, and then I use face wash to take off anything on my face, and that works for me. I actually feel like it's better for my skin than harsh chemicals in makeup remover, although there's probably natural ingredients in some makeup removers. I like what I'm doing now. Number 18 is a skateboard. I sold both my skateboards when I moved here because it just wasn't worth paying to ship them here. I figured if I wanted another board, I could buy one here. And I actually don't really have a desire to buy another skateboard. It's just not really what I'm interested in doing right now, so I don't have a skateboard anymore. 19 is a camera case / bag. When I first got this camera, or maybe not this camera, but my old camera, it was just a nice bag to keep all my stuff organized and together. And I realized that that bag took up more space than the actual items that I had inside of it. All I had is the camera, a charger, this thing to cover the lens, which is always on the camera when I'm not using it, and there's a few adjustments that like I can add on to this lens, but it wasn't worth having a whole bag for. Number 20 is a can opener. I actually haven't owned a can opener since moving to San Diego. I just use a knife, and this is not safe, and I don't recommend doing this. I just shove a knife in the can and like somehow open it. Number 21, back to makeup. I don't own foundation, and I haven't for a few years. I use a CC cream if I wear makeup, but I honestly barely ever wear makeup anymore. But Yeah. 22. Cups for different occasions. People have like cups for every damn thing. They have coffee cups, they have water cups, they have wine cups, they have shot glasses, like all these cups, when at the end of the day, a main purpose of a cup is to hold liquid. In this moment, I only own mugs. I like them. I like handles on cups. And yeah, I don't think you need a cup for every different type of beverage. It just doesn't make sense to me. Number 23 is like mass produced items like artwork or home decor or clothing. Everything I own genuinely has meaning to me, whether it was made by me, made by an artist that sells their artwork like how I do, made by a friend, given to me by a friend, given to me by a family member, or if it was thrifted or recycled. But I have not bought something from like a mass company in about 2 years. Even something as simple as hair ties. My two most recent hair ties, my cousin gave me one of them, and then a really good friend in San Diego gave me the other one. That's been a nice thing to like work towards and work on, because now every single day when I wake up and I use my everyday things, it genuinely just adds a different level of happiness to my days, because it reminds me of the person who gave it to me. It reminds me that I was able to support an artist or something, and it just definitely adds way more quality to my life. If something's going to take up physical space, it might as well be something more meaningful. Number 24 is stud earrings. I haven't really had a need for stud earrings because my ears are stretched, but I do have my second and third hole pierced, and lately I've been wanting to put some things in there, like maybe some little studs, but I was really thinking of putting like super snug hoops, like where they touch my skin, like that snug, in my second and third hole. But yeah, as of right now, I don't own any stud earrings. To be honest, I totally forgot. I don't have anything written down for number 25. So I gotta think about something really quick. I just thought of something that's probably gonna make me sad, but I think it'll also make me happy. Number 25. I told you guys in my little like question and answer video that I posted recently, I gave Hazel, my cat, to one of my friends in San Diego because for a few reasons. So yeah, I don't own Hazel anymore. She's in a healthy, happy home. Thank you, universe, that all worked out very smoothly. But with getting rid of Hazel, I don't own anything related to a cat anymore, like a litter box. I was a little hesitant about making that number 25 because I didn't want to be like a bummer or like a buzzkill. But just to challenge my perspective, I'm just grateful that I thought about her in this exact moment, and I'm able to bring her memory, or not that she's not like dead or anything, but like her memory to me, I guess. Just keep sharing her memory and keep sharing what she was able to offer me, which was just love and company. And I feel like I helped her by rescuing her, I guess, from Utah, but in a sense, like I feel like she helped me more than like, obviously more than she'll ever know because she's a cat and she can't understand me. But I was going through like a really rough patch when I found her. And yeah, so I just want to give light to Hazel, give thanks to Hazel. I'm also going to include some amazing photos of her because it's only right. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Those are 25 things that I no longer own due to lifestyle changes, my lifestyle interest changing, like things like makeup. That naturally was bound to happen just as my interests changed. Some things that I got rid of were inspired by the earth and wanting to be more eco-conscious and eco-friendly. And some things were just inspired by minimalism on its own, just wanting to declutter. Now I can actually like dive in and eat all of this food. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please thumbs it up. And if you want more videos relating to minimalism, let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you